Hey everyone, welcome to the pitch deck for Good Anthem Vegan Products. In this deck, we're going to be talking about the problem that we're looking to solve and how we solve it. We're also going to analyze our competition. We're also going to let you know how we validated our business model and tested our key hypothesis. And then we're going to go through our pro forma financials for you and what we expect out of this investment. And then we're going to let you know the amount that we're seeking and what we'll use that for. And then finally, the future vision and the additional opportunities that will be there through the growth of our company, as well as our prototype presentation.
As a business, we found a problem, and it's that bees are dying and that animals are being treated unfairly and inhumanely to get various products such as their milk, their meat, their fur, whatever it is. The processes that we use nowadays is to some people it's barbaric, and it's not the way that it should be done. And so being vegetarian or vegan or some other alternatives are becoming much more popular today. And the problem with being vegan or vegetarian is that usually you have to give up a lot of different foods. And it's difficult to find alternatives that are, the same or taste the same. And so we, as a company, have come up with a solution. Our honey offers a great tasting alternative that tastes as close to honey, if not better than honey, as we could make it. And it's something that vegans can enjoy while not harming bees or other animals. Saving the bees is something that's crucial to pollinating various plants and flowers and other things in the environment. So this product is helping us to protect the environment. We will use the capital from various investors as well as the profits raised from our honey to eventually break out into other vegan products and vegetarian products and be able to expand from there.
So for our competition, we have the category of sweeteners that we certainly fall under. But in that category, there's also stevia, purees, and other powdered sweeteners. Prices for all those range from $4 to $40. In a more direct competition, we have bee-free honey. It's our closest competition. It's also based on apples. However, we feel that their name has limited their scope. With our company, we intend to branch out into other markets and become a household name that is recognizable. Also, if you notice, they're nowhere on their label does it have the slogan of "Save the Bees." This we believe is going to be a big help in getting our honey out there. We use California apples as opposed to their Midwest apples, and these apples actually better mimic real honey. They also they come at a low cost for us to make. So Bee-Free Honey sells their honey in 12-ounce bottles for $12. We are going to be able to sell 16 ounces for $15. So price is roughly competitive there as well.
So for the test we ran for our apple honey, we actually started with creating a Google survey to see if people were ready for an alternative product to honey, to which we received some rants and raving reviews that this was very environmentally friendly and people were very ready for a new alternative. With that in mind, we then created a base product and distributed at local farmers markets and asked for feedback, to which we received some of the same reviews. With this in mind, we then decided that we might not be covering the entire base of honey purveyors, so we decided to create an alternative flavor made with chipotle chilies. Turns out people were not ready for spicy honey, as the reviews that we got after distributing it again were very negative. This led us to conclude that the original flavor that we created was the best, and that's what we should move forward in the market with.
Hi, now I'm going to talk about the pro forma that we prepared for year 1, year 3, and year 5. Year 1, we projected to have a gross revenue of $1 million, year 3, $3 million, and year 5, we projected to have $6 million with the new products we introduced under our brand. Cost of goods sold, we projected that we would stay within the 30% net margin, and also we needed to include our administrative fees of 6%, and also to include advertising and sales at 3%. So that would bring our total net income for year 1, year 3, and year 5 to the amounts below. And we believe that if we include these expenses and stay within these margins, we will be profitable.
For our endeavor, we are looking to raise $25,000, and we will use this money to find a co-packer and purchase ingredients to test our hypotheses on a larger scale by selling our products at farmers markets throughout the state of Utah. Now currently, there are 4 food staples that are consumed on a daily basis, and these are soy, corn, processed sugars, and animal protein. Now, while these foods are excellent for mass consumption, they are not the most sustainable. There are an abundance of other plant species in the world that can be used to sustain life and substitute these products. Now, when we started this company, we wanted to begin with a simple question. In the future, how will we define food? And we believe that our first step to answering the question is to go out into the world and identify the different plants that we can use to live more in sync with our natural environment. And so far, we succeeded in creating a great tasting honey alternative. And our hope is to continue our mission to create a more sustainable, vegan food system.
As for our future growth, we see ourselves having a wider range of products in our product line. We want to expand into more sweeteners, not only honey, maybe like things like that you can use on the go, like a stevia or something, just like a little additive, more like of a granulated thing and not a syrup like a honey. Just whatever options you want to see in a sweetener, we want to offer a better alternative in the vegan product line. We also want to have a wider distribution channel. We want to get into grocery stores, farmers markets. We want our own website. We want to develop a really established brand. We want customers to know that we are a trusting vegan brand that's not only healthy, somewhat affordable, and also really delicious. So we see a bright future ahead of ourselves with more products to offer besides just our honey. As for a prototype, right here is our logo. We are branding ourselves as Good Anthem Vegan Products. This is what we want to be known as. We've kind of gone with the slogan, Save the Bees, for our honey that we have here. This is showing our logo and our packaging on some honey. So yeah, we're gonna have our vegan honey as our signature product with that Save the Bees slogan, but our brand is really going to be established as Good Anthem. And right here shows our honey on a little bit of toast. It's really easy to use. It's not as messy or as sticky as normal honey products. So yeah, it's really good. We've had a lot of good feedback. We are feeling good about our prototype and branding ourselves as Good Anthem.